Alright, here's a short tutorial for new students of one of Mr. Scott's high school English courses. Uh, all of your courses, all of your assignments you will be able to find on Schoology. I do not put them on PowerSchool. All I do is I update your grade on PowerSchool. So you can look at what your score is, and that is updated every week, but really this is where you're going to want to go. This is where you will always be able to see your most current grade at any time of the week. So it's a good idea for you to get really comfortable with this website. You're going to use it a lot, and please make an account as soon as possible. So if you're looking at this, you should really go ahead and make it now. First thing you do to get there is you open up a web page and you type in there Schoology, which is School O-G-Y. Press enter and you're going to get a page. It might look like this, but most likely if you've never gone to this page on your computer again, it'll look a little bit more like the original login page, which is this one right here. So if you get to this page or the other one, you have to select sign up. Okay, sign up. So if you can't find it on the last page, and you're struggling to see exactly what to do, feel free to go ahead and click on the Schoology icon. It's got a link and it'll take you to the original page. My computer's being slow right now, sorry about that. But you can absolutely go over here and click on that bad boy and it's going to take you to this page. Okay, because you're not logging in when you're first starting, you're signing up. Once you signed up the first time, then you'll go to login after that. So you go to sign up and you are a student. So you have to go ahead and click student and you need your access code. Now if you're looking at this video, you found it through PowerSchool, and right above the link for this video there's a sentence that included your access code. So if you know what I'm talking about, go on back there and copy it. If you don't know what I'm talking about, go on back there and read. You're gonna hear that a lot from me. I'm your English teacher. But going back, it's a sentence right above the link for this, and find your access code, copy it, and then you can just paste it in here. That's fine. Click continue. Now it's going to ask you for some personal information. The only real thing personal that you have to give me is your actual name. I'm going to be funny here. I'm going to make up a fake one. Um, but I do need you to give me your real name, because if I don't recognize you in here, I'm going to assume it's somebody messing around on the web, and I'm going to delete you. Not a good idea, okay? Give me your real name up here, but down here, sky's the limit, all right? If you would like to get some notifications on your email now and then, or if you would like to make it available to other people in your class, you can put your email in here, and that will be your username. If you don't want to, if you want to keep your email private, or you just don't really use email a lot, you can go ahead and make up a username, but you do have to have a username in here. Make it up something ideally that you can remember really easily. I'm going to try the first name on this one. I don't know if it's been taken yet, but we'll try. For password, that's again something you make up. I'm going really easy. I'm just going 1 2 3 4 5 6 7. And you do need to enter a birthday, but it does not need to be your real birthday. You can absolutely make yourself 120 years old if you want to, but it does require that you enter something. So go ahead, enter something in here, make sure all of this looks good, and then click on register. Now let's see if Boo has been taken yet. It is not. Good. So my password is 1 2 3 4 5 6 7, and my username is Boo. Again, try to make it something you can remember. I can help you out with it if you forget, but that's really going to slow you down. I'm going to close their tutorial since I'm giving you one right here. Once you get in, you will basically be on the home page. You're really not going to use the home page a terrible amount. So going up to where it says courses, right now I only have this course logged in. You'll need another code if you want to add Mr. Tracy's. But in order to do that, you would literally go on ahead in the same box right here, and you would click on join. And once you have Mr. Tracy's class code for whatever class you might have him for, you will go ahead and enter it into the window that's going to pop up here once my internet stops, napping, which is pretty much what it's doing right now. So, pops open, you will type in his code or copy and paste it. This is the one for the course that I'm already in, so I'm not going to actually join that right now. But, like I said, this page you're not going to use that much. Go on ahead to the class page, and you will have it open to a giant box of materials, and I organize everything by week. There's a couple of things up at the top here that might be useful. and it's not a bad idea to go through. In fact, I even have calendars up here if you would like to see specifically when when classes are meeting, when I have my support classes. In addition to the regular classes we have, I also have support classes if you need any help. And you will simply come in and you can look in here. This will tell you the different weeks that we're on, and it will tell you when support is, and it will even tell you when we actually meet. I put a bunch of various a bunch of different school events in here as well. But that's one useful resource. I'm going to go on back here to that original page. The real important thing, the thing to always know here, is this should really be your homepage. This is where you find work for Mr. Scott's class. And the quickest way to see what you have to do is to find out where we are. Right now we're in the middle of week 2. If you're not sure, you can always look here. This is the start date. We're not quite at 2/9 when you're looking at this. We might be way further along, that's fine. But just figure out what the date is right now, and as long as it's after or on this date and before this date, then you know where we are. So you click on week 5, and this is going to show you everything that you have to do. This is your work. Okay, you're all going to need to complete this work right here. So you will go on ahead and jump right in to the various work in here. There are instructions for pretty much every single assignment. You click on it, open it, and then you do need to read. I have a lot of students who come to me and they say, what do you do on found vocabulary? I'm going to tell you, head on back there and read the instructions, okay? Very important. But this is, like I said, just sort of the basics. This is how you get around. And how you figure out what is due and what you have to do. Like I said, the materials page, that is the important one. You need to know how to get there, and then you need to know what week we're in. The one other very useful page that you might want to know about is this one right here, the grades page. It's going to tell you everything that I've assigned so far, even some that might not have been due yet, and it's going to tell you what your grade is for that. Now, keep in mind, I just created this student, so he's not going to have any grades yet. But these are all the things that have been due. Once you've been in the course for a week or so, good idea to come in here and see how you're doing. Whenever you see an asterisk right here, that's what those are called, asterisks. That means I haven't entered a grade for you yet. So don't worry about that one too much. Over here is how many points everything is worth. Over here is what you got for it. Like I said, this is a new student, so he doesn't have anything just yet. But as you get further along, you're going to see some different scores in here, and I'll give you an example of why this is useful. Let's say we are in week 5, and let's pretend you're done with week 5, and let's just imagine you see a 0 there. And if you're sitting here going, why did I get a 0? And you're not even sure what's going on with week 5 found vocabulary, you can click on it right here and it'll take you to that assignment. Makes it kind of easy to see what it is you need to do. So if you've forgotten anything, if you've lost anything, that is a useful tool right there. One last thing I want to show you before we disappear. You can come on up here if you need to communicate with me and click on this, and you can send me a message. Okay, it's relatively straightforward. If you just start typing my name, I will pop up and you can send me messages. The only thing I ask, do not send me a message here if you really need an answer right now. If you really need an answer right now, please call me or text me. My phone number is 530-400-9138. This is the best way to get to me quickly, and I will hopefully get back to you very quickly. But if not, at least you've put the ball in my court and you've taken care of your business. So please do not avoid this. If I don't call you for a long time, that's on me, that's my fault. But I like to have the chance to fix any confusions right away. So there you go. When you're done with this, you should be ready to start on assignments for whatever week you entered in. Please do that. Read those instructions. I have more videos attached to a lot of the assignments. Please look at them. Doesn't mean you can't ask me questions, but again, if you're asking me a question and I know the instructions are right there, I'm going to send you on back to that assignment. So good luck and welcome to High School English.